Hello. This is Pump Watercolor. It is 4 a.m. and I'm going to start on this painting. I finished half of it, the top half, and I'll finish the bottom half. I have my tools ready again. Still the same thing. And my spray bottle, and I have a roll of kitchen towel next to me. Since I'm going to start on the bottom half, I'm going to just protect the top half, like in case when I dip my brush everywhere, I don't want the top finished part to be splashed on, so I'm just going to cover it here, like this. Okay, and I have my picture right in front of me on my iPad, and Grindelwald's outfit looks like charcoal black with a little blue in there, so it's not as complicated as the other outfit I just painted, so I assume this painting is gonna be faster. The top painting I probably spent like 9 hours, I think. But this one, let's hope this one can go faster. I can't wait to see when this is complete, and it's gonna look great together. Okay, alright, let's start. I just want to show you this thing. It's a turtle, red ear slider turtle model, and so you can play with it. Okay, I'm going to put him here so his weight can help me to hold this paper. Just more fun. Okay. today I decided to use this big size brush to do a base skin tone all together on this face. Maybe a face, ear, neck. Just doing something different. The previous painting I started on the forehead first, and then I worked to eyes, and then nose, and then cheek, lips, and then the rest of the face. Just trying something different today. Like there's no fixed way you have to do something. Just I say try different things and find what you like the most. And like even you find what you like the most, you can still change your painting style over time. Just, you know, learn something new or simply have fun. It's my first time painting Mads Mikkelsen's face. Like a serious painting. I did some kind of some doodling for his face before. And this is gonna be a serious painting of his face. I like it by far. It's fun. Since I'm using this color, I'm just gonna do his color a little bit. So let's say I have some color orange here on this color and I don't want it. What I do is I wet my brush a little bit and I just go over here and I brush it off. Like I can take it off. See, it's like washed off already. I don't know if you can see, it's pretty light. Maybe it's not so obvious. I'm just showing you a trick. Like you can totally wash it off. Okay, let's continue. Normally when I paint portraiture, I like either paint or when I sketch them, like the line I make or the brush stroke it goes, it's usually I do it by following the way the muscle goes. Like for example, when I do cheekbone, I may take my brush, go this way, right, and then the jaw will go this way. Chin, like kind of this way. Okay, I'm gonna switch my brush and I think I'll go for the forehead for now. Again, when you paint the basic skin tone, like you want to treat everything as a whole. And right in front of me, my referral picture, it's the big picture. Let me show you real quick what I mean. Like, I have it whole when I do this base skin, because I want to view everything as a whole, and I don't want my eyes to catch on the details. Like, for example, when you zoom in, you can see, okay, brown, orange, black, you know, some pink in there, like purple in there. I don't want my eyes to capture that for now. Like when I zoom it out, I basically only see two colors, yellow and orange, right? Because I don't want my eyes to capture the detail for now. once I get basic skin tone the watercolor done, I may, like, if I want to focus on the forehead, I will then zoom in and then I add, okay, this part needs some pink, this part needs some purple, something like that. And same thing, like later when I want to focus on my eye, I will zoom in so I can see it in detail. But for now, at the first, at this phase of my painting, I'm not going to see it too clearly. Just see something basic. Like another trick, like some people when they first sketch or draw, you probably heard of it, people may squint their eyes so they can see the basic shape of the subject they want to sketch. And then later, you know, once you get the whole big thing down, you can sit closer or zoom in or whatever to see the detail. Okay, let's go back to the forehead. Like you may notice I said I want to focus on the forehead, but I'll also do the cheek a little bit more. It's because when I dip the paint, I may have extra. And instead of rubbing it off, I can just spread it somewhere else. Just something, a habit of mine, something I usually do. See, like I have extra pink and I'll just spread it a little here because I see pink on the face as well. Okay, I see some pink here too. I'm just gonna spread it and then see now, like now the paint is basically all gone on the brush tip. When I use paper, you see, like when the water is absorbed, it's not flat anymore. Like I can see it from my angle. That's why I prefer a watercolor block. Let me show you real quick. You probably know it about watercolor paper or block. Like here I have a watercolor block here. And like I started this one but not finished. Just want to show you, like when you lay color here, no matter how much color you lay it on, the surface always stays flat. So you don't have to worry about, okay, there's a dimp and my paper is not flat, so my paint is all going to that dimp. As long as your as long as your block, the side of the block is all sealed, you're fine. And after you're done with the painting, you see there's a area like that's not sealed, so you can see, okay, my piece of paper is here, and you can get like there's a special watercolor knife for a block I bought, and you just cut it 4 sides and then boom, it's done. So I recommend the watercolor block more than paper. But well, the reason I'm using this paper is because I bought some special paper from Japan. I just want to try them. Here's the ones. Okay. these are the two ones I'm using. I think I'm using a 300 for now, and this is hot pressed. And I'm just trying this brand. Like, this is super nice brand. This one is 425, and compared to 300, it's a little thicker, and it can absorb more water. And I'm using the paper is because I found a lot of watercolor paper block that I can buy in America. They like I don't know, like I only seen they have 300. I never seen 425, so I'm just using this paper because that's all I have. That's all I have. But 300 is enough. This is a 300 paper. I haven't tried 425 yet. There's another sketch I did. This paper I used is 425, and it's super thick. So it's a spoiler. I'm gonna paint this one after this. I don't know, something. I have so many sketchy stuff. This is also a 425. I don't know. Either one of these I'm gonna paint. Oh, also see the color difference. This is a white paper, and this is like off-white. Same as what I used. These two are off-white. I get distracted easily. So please excuse me if I got interrupted. But I want to do this like I want to have my YouTube channel just to show you how I paint normally and what I think when I paint. So I'm just going to show you what I actually thought when I paint. Even it means I get distracted. I just, it's easy for me to get distracted. Okay, now my okay, wet it again. I normally wet it every 10 minutes. I think like it's about time when it dries. 10 minutes. Gonna continue working on the forehead. Do you have a specific order when you paint? Do you have your order when you do your thing? Because I have a order that I normally I just do forehead and then eyes, and then nose, and then cheek, lips, chin. I basically do, the order I paint is from a whole thing to something specific, and then whole again, and then whole again. Like you just have to train yourself to see both detail and the big picture. And it's funny how I like every night when it's dark, I'm like, oh my god, I need to paint something. I need to make some art. And during daytime, I'm like, oh my god, I'm a zombie. I just want to sleep or do something else during daytime. Like at night, I'm like, wow, I'm possessed by something that makes me want to do art. Just something unique about the night. Like it's so peaceful and quiet, and you know, nobody is going to disturb you, and there's no noise at all. It's just you, yourself, and your art. And for me, occasionally some nail scratching sounds from my turtle, and that's it. Just a real 100% night owl. Some shadows here. It can't overlap on the hair, right? Because the hair later can cover the shadow you put on. The hair on the forehead is casting shadows. I like to use this yellow a lot. It's a bit more opaque than the other colors in my color palette. Also, the white is more opaque, so I normally use this yellow and the white, mix them together for some light skin tone on the face, to make it look more natural instead of just laying a layer of water on it. I'm obsessed with details, so it's gonna take me a long time. And I do it so slowly, so I can think as I paint and fix things or adjust things once I make a mistake. Like, I always talk about myself as I think myself is a control freak when it comes to painting or my art. I like to have 100% control. That's why when I paint, I do basically wet paint on dry paper, maybe with a little water, so it can spread. But I'm not like, okay, I'm going to brush my face with water and then just dip my paint everywhere, let it spread. That's not how I do it, because I feel I just don't like the feeling of me losing control over things. Like, I want to control the paint instead of letting the paint take control on my painting. And also, the watercolor set I use it can make me have control easily. Like, this paint set I use a lot is from Schmink, and it's like when you dip the paint on the brush and then paint it on the paper, like assume your paper is wet, the paint is not going to spread like crazy. Like, you see fireworks, right? Some paint, like once you have a layer of water on it and then you get the paint, you dip it, it will explode, boom, like a firework. Like, there's a brand called Golden QOR, I think. It spreads like firework, like crazy. I'm not too crazy about that paint because I feel I lose control over things. Like, Schmink gives me I'll rate it like medium or medium to low. How to say that? It's not like it doesn't spread too much. I don't know how to say it in English. In Chinese, we call it 扩散. No watermarks. Schmink has a little bit watermark, not too bad. Like Van Gogh, for example. I think I talked about it before. It leaves heavy watermark and I hate it. So it's another aspect of me being a control freak. Only for my art, of course. You can't be a control freak in person, in real life. That's just toxic. Again, I don't want this pink in the hair. Like the hair is gonna be blonde, so I have a way, like I can use my pen, like white pen, to cover it. But I don't want it to be strong for now. It looks bad, so I'm just gonna, same thing, make sure my brush is clean, no paint, and have some water on it, and then just go over to rub it off, like to spread it around, actually. Like, you know, once you spread it around, it gets lighter, right? And can even use this kitchen towel to dab it a little bit so it's even lighter. And later on, I will just use my white pen or white paint mixed with some yellow to cover it with the blonde hair color. And since my I said yellow, this yellow and the white is pretty opaque, so it's gonna cover it easier. If not, I'll add the gel pen inside and spread the gel pen. It'll be even more opaque. Or white ink. See, you can't wash off the color. You don't want. I think I'm going to move to the eyes a little more. I get a little bored with the forehead, and I just want to paint something in detail to gain more confidence for myself.